Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I can finally hear you guys. Well, hear the game. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this PS5 controller, man. I had to restart my whole console just to get this damn controller to work. Yo, how's everybody doing? Good. Everybody. Oh yeah, you know it's coming though. Come on, Delvin. Why? What happened, Ultra? What? You should go to jail? Really? What happened? Oh, you should go to jail.
These gifts I give to thee, O gracious Loa, O generous Loa.
Oh, he bought it. Yo, you know a lot of people are gonna be mad about that. Yo, he said I bought it, man. Hey, man, listen, it's your money. You know what I'm saying, though. But hey, I mean, like, Heck and Steve did say, man, you know, the original games, they do cost like what, $100. So I mean, you know, I just feel like they could have done more, but you know, I'm not gonna hate on somebody for buying it. Now I feel you. I know. I was thinking the same too, but then I'm like, I kind of pulled back a little bit, you know, Ultra. But it's really, like you said, there's really nothing right now, and I think Nintendo knows that. So they probably like, oh, we got nothing right now. Let's milk these dudes. Yeah. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, like I said, I know some people, I would prefer if they had online. I think that would have justified the price for me. But other than that, it's not, you know, don't feel too guilty. Just look at it like you paid $20 for an indie game, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah, indie games for sure. Oh, I found it. Yes.
Oh shit.
I got the 5. Yes, I actually got the 5, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. Oh, what the? These damn leeches? Yo, we got the 5, bro. Let's go. Now I can access this other area. The Dark Magician. Oh, they got a new one? Seriously? That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Oh, that's actually the wrong area. Let me see, is it here? I'm trying to think where the location is. Hold on, where is it? What's the closest? I think through here, right? Is it? Oh yeah, fine. Come on, Slowpoke. Oh, once I get that, I'll get access to more areas. I love this game so much, man. This is such a high quality game. I'm happy you guys enjoy it too. If it's ever on sale, make sure you guys buy it. Yeah, the deck is broken. Really? Oh, it's broken? Oh, your Steam Deck is broken? Oh, I think you meant the dock. I think you meant the dock. My bad. You said deck, but I'm assuming you meant dock. Yeah. I was thinking like Steam Deck. When you said deck, I'm like, oh, is he talking about his Steam Deck? But I think I know what you meant. You meant dock. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just got back from street preaching, man. I was out there preaching in the street today to people. A lot of people, man. I had a lot of people look that they were like, you know, interested. I had like, I think 2 or 3 amens. And, yo, everybody. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I had to fix it. You know, so I was actually street preaching today, you know. I get a lot of enjoyment from doing it, guys. I don't care if people, like some guy trying to fight me today, bro. I'm like, bro, listen, man. I was like, bro, ain't nobody trying to do all this. And then they call the cops on me again. They do it, bro. It's the same thing. I tell them, I was like, yup. It's like, it's so funny because I laugh about it now. I'm like, yup, you're gonna call the cops. You're gonna try to do that. Try Alabama Hot Pocket. Is that an actual thing?
I'm the Lord of Deadside.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, because the word gotta be said, man. I see it, bro. There's so many people that got mad at me, bro. I'm like, bro, I gotta say it.
I ought to go visit Nettie.
You know? That's what people don't understand, man. It takes a lot of humility and strength to street preach. It really does. I know. I know. It's crazy. Alright, so that's 6. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, it doesn't bother me though. You know what I'm saying? I had a guy try to like really talk crap about me, and I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing?
What further horrors shall I find within this terrible place? We're in a time before these catastrophic events.
Like, that's how you know, man, this world that we live in is sin, man. It's so bad, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta preach the gospel as much as we can, because, like I said, man, all I see was a bunch of lost people out there, man. Because people think I'm perfect. I tell them, I'm like, I'm not perfect. I've done things. I've regret. This is not a message to condemn people, but this is a message to wake up. I had one guy say, "You're crazy. That's stupid stuff." While he's out here smoking marijuana and drinking alcohol. I'm like, bro. I said, look at what you're doing, bro. I said, that's stupid. He got mad, bro. I was like, what you're doing? I said, what you're doing is stupid. Yeah, they try to fight me over this, man. I'm telling you, man. Ain't nobody fighting with people over false things, man. They fighting over because of the truth. The truth hurts. But it's okay, though. I told him, I said, I love you, bro. I told him, I said, I love you, bro, and all that. It doesn't bother me, man. That's why I tell people, man. But I appreciate you guys saying, hey, man, you got a lot of courage and keep doing the good word, because it needs to be said. It generally does. And this is what they try to do. They try to intimidate you, you know? And stuff like that. Because he says something like, oh, well, you know, I'm a gangster and all this. And I'm like, listen, I said, real G's believe in God. And he got shut. I said, real G's believe in God, bro. I said, look at it. You got a person of God walking down these streets and you ain't even doing nothing. I said, real G's believe in God. And he got quiet. I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hiding no more, man. I'm tired of it, bro. These people, they need to get right with the Lord. I'm not judging them. Like I said, if anything, I'm understanding them. That's why I said, hey, man, I used to, you know, we got to be better. They walk in here every day. Bro, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of demons, man. I see it. Yeah, they don't like the Holy Spirit. I told him, he's like, yo, you judging people. They always say the same stuff. Love thy neighbor, judge people, God loved everybody. But I said, listen, I said, you can come as you are, but don't stay as you are. That's the problem with people. They want to come as you are. Because that shows that God's going to accept. But why you want to stay as you are? That's the whole thing. You know what I mean? I'm not here to condemn you. Yeah. Well, exactly, yeah. You know? Like I said, I'm not saying I'm perfect, this and that, but I told him I try to sin less, man. I don't try to engage in a lot of things. I used to fight people. I used to hurt people, bro. I'm not doing this no more, bro. I'm not doing this no more. And then they call the cops on me, like they always do. And you know what the funny thing? Cops literally did nothing. They can't. It's against the Constitution. Yep, they call the cops on me. Yo, they call the cops on me every time, bro. And I'm not even trying to be divisive, but it shows you all those street preaching videos that you be seeing on YouTube. That stuff is real, man. That stuff is real. They really be calling the police on Jesus, bro. Cops pulled over, they did nothing because they heard the message. And I said, look, they calling the cops already. They do this every time. It's the same book. It's crazy. But then when the cops come and they hear the message, they just drive off. So, you know what I'm saying? Because they know it's against the Constitution. It's a right. I have an actual right to do this. Just like, you know what's funny? Just like they have a right to protest, but yet, yep, that's sad, ain't it? That's real sad, ain't it? I know. And you know what? I tell them? I say I love them. They want the cops to do it. Yep, you're right. And that's how you know this world that we live in is sick, man. Imagine you wanted to hurt somebody because he's just preaching about God, bro. Think about that for a minute, man. Think about it. Yeah, that's Satan. That's Satan. And you know what? And guess what? It hasn't worked, but who knows? I know what you guys are saying. Still be careful. You know, and I'm going to continue to be careful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take these things for granted and all that. Like I said, I've had people tell me, hey, man, please, you know, I love you. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. I know. I know. But they can't do nothing. Yep. I know, because they can't do it themselves. So they want the cops to do it. Yep. That's why I said God bless everybody. God loves everybody. And they can't do nothing. That's why. Yeah, but that's sad though. When you think about that, that's despicable. Are you liking Resident Evil 9? But that's what I'm saying though. We're dealing with a lot of... I appreciate that, bro. Like I told you, Skate, I gotta give my life for Christ, man. Christ gave his life for me. The only thing I could do to repay him is by showing that, hey, man, I love you so much. Even if it risks my life. That's what people have to understand, man. You know, that's why you gotta always have respect for these street preachers that go out there and preach the gospel. You know what I'm saying? You got to, because like you said, like they're putting their life on the line. They really are. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta respect them. You have to. You have to. That's why I respect any street preacher that goes out there into the world and preaches the gospel, because we're all one with Christ. I have a lot of humility for these people, man. I respect them a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know how people respect celebrities and stuff? I respect them. That's real humility. That's real confidence. They won't be. Yeah, they trying to turn this into Nazi Germany. Yo, they calling the cops on me like it's Nazi. You know what I'm saying? They trying to call the cops on me like freaking like it's freaking Nazi. That's what I'm saying, bro. Things haven't changed, bro. When people say things have changed, no, they haven't, guys. Things haven't changed. Because look at it. They're still doing the same stuff that they did in Nazi Germany. Yeah, they like to do that. Yeah, they like to for some reason. Yeah. At your college? Yeah, it's like, you know. Yeah, I noticed that. They like to, because you know why? They preach a message of peace, so they feel like it's easier to get at them. That's why. That's the whole thing, though, because they preach a message of peace. So they assume that, oh, okay, I can just, you know. But yeah, they trying, though. They trying to use the cops. They trying to use the fact that, you know, and but that shows you the intention is so evil, bro. I'm a child of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like you guys, this world is sick, man. They don't even consider, oh, that's somebody's child. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't care because y'all don't want to hear the gospel? Wow. And they think that they want to intimidate it. They want to, you know, intimidate it by doing all these things, and it just doesn't work. And it's like, dude, man, like y'all gotta do better, man. For real, man. They can't even think that I'm somebody else's child. They want to put bodily harm on somebody else's child.
Got it.
Yep. Yep, you should see the evil looks that the people giving me, man. You should see it. And guess what? It does nothing. I stare into the eyes of that beast and I rebuke him in Jesus. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. People really out here losing their life over this, man. Over Christ. Ain't nobody losing their life over no Tooth Fairy. Ain't nobody losing their life over no Santa Claus. People are losing their life over the truth. That's what it is. The truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. You know? But it's okay, though. It's sad. But guess what? Understand that God got a better place. Because I have faith. I have faith. God is a faith. Blame religion. Take the people. Blame religion. Of course, yeah. Exactly. I know. That's what they've been doing. Because I don't hate nobody for thinking differently. I've had people come up and say, hey, man, I'm atheist. I just try to have conversations with them. I don't try to judge them. I don't try to, you know, maybe I try to, like, you know, re-educate them, like, maybe on things that they see other people do. And half the time we agree. Y'all know. Remember when we had the atheist guy and we was talking and he was like, hey, man, you know, I don't mind, but, you know, a lot of these Christians, man, and what did I tell him? I said, you know what? You're right. He probably thought, oh, I'm going to sit there and defend him. But I think when I did that, he probably realized, like, oh, snap, not all Christians are bad. Like, there's something, obviously, there's something wrong here. You know what I mean? And that's my whole thing, is to show people the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how some people are. You know, they'd be like, oh, well, he's a Christian, and you know, they don't have the right idea. Yeah, not everybody. Not everybody. Hold on, who we talking about? Yeah, that is true. Not everybody that calls before the Lord is doing the Lord's bidding. You know what I'm saying? That is true, too. And I don't want to really touch up on something, but I do know something. But I can definitely talk to you guys. I mean, it depends. Like, I don't mind talking about it, but I know some people get emotional. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to judge people, this and that. That's not my whole thing. But I do have to bring the truth, though. That's the only thing. But that's if you guys want. I don't, you know what I mean? You know, because I know, well, hold on, Fox said, let me see what Fox said. Nah, the service isn't massive. If they prosecute, you're going to... Exactly, you're right, Delvin. If they prosecuted Jesus, it said people in his namesake. Yeah, he literally warned people. He said, man, in my namesake, I mean, think about it. Look what happened to all his apostles. Bro, they crucified every single... I think John got away, but they crucified every single apostle. One was done upside down. I mean, people gotta understand, man. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? This is not no game. You know? And I love Christ so much because he revealed himself to me, and I can't go back on my word. I can't go back on what I saw. You feel me? I can't. Because if I do, that's a rejection of Christ. Of what he showed, what he revealed to me. And I can never do that for these people. These people are not worth that. They can sit there and call me crazy or anybody else crazy for that. But guess what? They're the ones that are crazy. They're the ones that are going to have to stand before the Lord and account for all the sins that they committed and the rejection of what they did. So I'm good. God said I'm saved. You know? I look at everything in the Bible. Yo, what's up, Pickle? I look at everything in the Bible contextually. Everything. Everything in the Bible means something. Everything. You know? Oh, damn it. But yeah, you know, it's a bad world that we live in, man. But I tell you one thing, when you stand for Christ, people don't like it. I tell you that for a fact, man. When you stand for Christ, people don't like it. They hate it, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I got a few people that respected it, like God bless, you know, and all that, you know. But I don't do it for them, you know. I have to do it for myself, you know, because I got to show the world that God is real. God is real, man. He is absolutely real, bro. And I know a lot of people saying he's fake, man. I'm going to tell you, he revealed himself to me, man. But only when I started living a better life. He did not reveal himself when I was living a bad life. That's the problem. People said they can't see God and all that. Just because you have to fully commit to the Lord. This was Shadow Man. This was a game I used to play as a kid. It's a really good game. She's like, you always playing something that nobody else ever plays. It's a good game. Very demonic game, I ain't gonna lie. Very good game though. Very fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Acclaim, they definitely did their thing with this game, man. Acclaim, man. Alright, so I need to get in this. Alright, so... Yeah, it's really good. It really is, though. It's a really good game, actually. This game came out in 1999. I remember my first, I had it on PS1. I did not like it, but the 64 version was good. I think my dad bought it on the freaking, he bought it for the PS1 first, and then he returned it and got it for the 64. And it's like, oh yeah, this is way better. Yeah, my dad bought this for the freaking PlayStation 1. He said no, I seen it. It sucks. It is so bad, bro. I'm like, I say to myself, why did Sony even come up with this? Oh yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad, bro. It is so bad, man. My dad literally brought that game back and bought it for the 64. And he's like, oh yeah, this is way better. My dad used to just watch me play a lot of these. He couldn't, my dad didn't have I guess you could say intelligence to play these type of games. But he liked watching me play them. He liked watching me play these games. Also, they got that crane there, so I won't be able to grab it. No, I haven't seen it. How is it? Is it good? Oh, look at that. Oh! Oi!
Hey, now that.
I got another one? Look at that. Is it? It looks cheap. So I'm getting all the retractors. Gotta find it down now. But yeah. But I love preaching the gospel, Troy. I really do, man. You know? I really do, man. I actually have more fun doing that than playing video games. You know? I really do, man. It generally makes me happy, even though I deal with the scrutiny and all that in Jesus' name's sake. But I'm willing for it, you know? If Jesus had to go through it, I gotta go through it. You know what I mean? It takes great humility, you know, to have people cuss at you, try to attack you, accuse you, call the police. It's like, and to a lot of people that can break people, you know, that can hurt people. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, they can't break me, you know, and I think that's what bothers them. You know, because Satan can't win. That's why. That's why. And if he can't win, he won't play by the rules. You see what I'm saying? He's going to try to break the rules a little bit. Yep. Nice, that's what's up. That's what's up, Troll. I respect that, brother. Hold on, I got a super chat. Let me look at the chat. He says, PlayStation needs to start making small games like Xbox. Yeah, to balance out games like Wolverine and Soros. I think, honestly, Aaron, I think that's a good suggestion. I mean, they kind of doing it, though. Because Isn't Soros is kind of like one of those games, but Wolverine is a bigger title, right? But I would agree with that. I think they need to focus on like a few like South of Midnight. And PlayStation could do, you know what's funny? South of Midnight comes off like a very good PlayStation type of game, right? From Compulsion. So I'm very surprised that Sony hasn't done that. I think they've tried. They have. I mean, I can't say that they haven't done it. They've tried, but I don't think it's been working as well as Microsoft. Yeah, that would help though. It would definitely help the gamers. But I think Sony's looking at it financially. They're looking at it like, okay, money-wise. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at it like, okay, how much money can we actually get for investing? I mean, the gamers would be happy, but you know, these companies are really trying to outsell beyond their expectations. But I would like it though, as a gamer. Yeah, I think that would be better. Because I mean, honestly, these long waits in between games is kind of killing gaming for me. It's just way too long, you know? So I would agree on that notion, bro. I would definitely agree with that. But definitely have more variety. Gamester. Yo, there is a game. I think there's a game on Steam. There's a game on Steam where you can play as Jesus. One guy said, this is so blasphemy. You know? I wouldn't, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I would play a game. I would play a game like this. I would, like a narrative. I mean, think about it, though. They're doing all these narrative, story-driven games, right? I think I could play one. Imagine if there was one with the Old Testament and the New Testament, like in this one you play as Moses. Yo, that means to convince the people to let you through. Convince them to let you through. You know, I would play it. I mean, if you set it up as like a narrative, story-driven, like a Life Strange, I think it could work. I think RoboCop Rogue City is good. I would support it. I'm not gonna lie. If it's good, so why not? Exactly. But you know, try to make it as historically accurate. You know, no Triple H Jesus, please. At least playing as King David would be fine. It would be fine. I think it'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? I think it would honestly be cool. I mean, obviously they're not gonna get everything historically accurate in regards to appearance, but just the storyline, the writing. And, you know, obviously they can't really alter anything, because, I mean, if they wanted, they could have altered, but you can't really alter the binding, so. And that probably wouldn't be a smart idea, you know? But they could have where you go through the motions and go through some things, like convince the people. I don't know, that would be very interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I would really like that, and a lot of people can learn from playing the game, too. They can learn about God as well, and it could be a fun factor. For some people, you know, the Bible might be boring for them, maybe. That is true, there's not a lot of Christian games, you notice that though, right? I know. Yeah, they could have segments, You know, they could have segments. Ah, I got you, bro. Oh, this is closed up there. Yeah, like, yeah, for sure. But I would honestly play it, man. I mean, if Life Strange can get a game, why can't we get it? Doom is a Christian game. Is it really? Oh, is that why you're taking out demons? Hey, listen, man. I heard Kingdom Come is another one, too. I heard that's Christian as well. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I heard it's a Christian game. That's kind of cool, though, right? You play as a Christian guy, and I think that's so cool, though. Yeah, I heard Kingdom Come is like that as well. Yeah. I don't mind it though. But maybe, you know, Christians probably don't put that much money into it. The new one? You're talking about a game based on what works, since there's more. It would work, yeah. It definitely would work, yeah, for sure. And the Old Testament, yeah. The new one, not so much. Yeah. They could have factors in there. You know what I mean? Because as long as they can keep it biblically accurate, I think it could be something great. You know, if they just let their mind. Oh, I know it's very violent. It really is, and people have to understand it's based off a lot of hardships of man. People don't understand the Bible is not a damn Disney story. It's not Disney. It's not Disney. I don't know why people treat the Bible as if it's Disney. It's not a Disney story. It's not. It was never intended to be Disney, like in how they treat it. Dante's Inferno was good. That one was a good one. I remember, I think you actually defeat Satan in that game. That was actually a really good game, actually. I love Dante's Inferno. I would love to see a sequel for that. For like 10 games on the Old Testament. They could. Yeah. With Genesis, Abel, Cain. I'm surprised we haven't got a game like this, right? So very surprised. Yeah, Dante's Inferno was incredible. You know, if I had the money, I'd probably try to work something. You know what I mean? But I think budget-wise, though, it might... Because you got to remember, the Bible is very... But I mean, think about it. If Harry Potter was able to be successful, I think a Bible game could be successful, too. You know what I mean? It might be too big for one game, though. A Bible game, they would have to do seasons. Test old Genesis. Noah. The Ark of Noah. Oh, yeah, because, I mean, the Bible has so much, like, to fit all that into a game would be kind of hard. A lot. Yeah, broken men. Everything. You know? It makes us understand perspective. I just finished Acts of Apostles today about how Paul was prosecuting Christians and you know, God gave it that vision, like, why are you prosecuting me? And stuff. And, you know, that changed Paul's life. And a lot of people don't respect Paul, but Paul, Paul, you know, his life was so dedicated after seeing Christ that he dedicated his whole life to Christ. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of honorable men in the Bible, and it's a shame people treat it like nothing. Yeah, Paul was some bro, because people said he was drunk. I mean, he had somewhat of a disability. You know, they try to downplay him and make it come off like he was crazy, but he wasn't. You know, and it shows you that he loved God so much that he sacrificed everything. That's what people that do. When they love God, they love God all the way through. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, and I told a guy, like, I was in the street and I was like, yo, we don't just love God on Sunday. We love God every day. 7 days, 24/7. Because I think the problem is with people, they only love God when it's convenient. They only love God on Sunday, but they don't love him on Monday. They don't love him on Tuesday. That's what I was saying. And people was getting mad. And I'm like, well, if you're getting mad, then you're probably getting mad at the truth, because that's true. These people don't love God every day. They just love him when they want, essentially. Even when life go bad for me, I still love him. You know what I'm saying? These people's life, then they're like, oh, I should have never believed in this crap. It's all full of nonsense. Blah, 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 blah. That means they have no faith. We'll take over. What's that? What is that, actually? Share a lot? What's that? I don't know exactly what that is, actually. Yeah, they would, yeah. But it would be nice, though. I would like it. You know? Because the Bible is history, man. That's some real history. You know? I just think what's going on, they try to remove Christ. And I think with this new AI world that we're leading to is going to be dangerous. But Christianity has a recap. I don't know. I think a lot of Christianity is fake, though. Like, so, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Christianity in America, but a lot of it's fake. Really? Oh, that's what they're trying to push in the U.S.? Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. They're trying to push that into the U.S.? Oh, no, that's not good. Really? Oh, no, hold on. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. Alright, hello? Sorry guys, I just got back. But yeah. So that's what they're trying to do now? Really? Okay, hello? Sorry about that. So that's what they're trying to do. That, like, oh, so the other guy, David, right? I wanted to touch up on it. He said, America is a Christian country. It does share Christian values. It does. But the problem is the fact that it's so hypocritical at times. You feel me? But I get what he's saying, though. I know what he's saying. It's kind of like this half-ass fake Christianity going on. It does have some Christian values, though. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. He's absolutely right. There's a lot of corruption within our Christian, you know, like, not our lifestyles, but Christian lifestyle that is pursued in our life. Yeah, Freemasons are in charge, though. Yeah, I would agree. I don't think real Christians are in charge. I don't think. Like, Christian nationalism, bro, that is, bro, they're not even real Christians, bro. They're not even real Christians. You know? And honestly, they do more damage than good.
Our souls are mine.
They do way more damage than good. But a lot of people follow them. Oh yeah, I know, but I'm saying, but even though he claims to be a Christian, he's not. But I get what you're saying. See, all right, let me do a real talk real quick. Just like it says in the Bible, not everyone that calls me Lord, God will forgive them, right? And what I'm saying, that's based off this parable, wolves in sheep's clothing. And you're right. Listen, I'm condemning him. I'm telling you that Donald Trump is not a real Christian, okay? He's not a real Christian. I'm here to tell you that. He can sit there and tell people he is. That is Christian nationalism. What it is that they think that they want to use Christian values, but in reality, it's just right-wing conservative talking points. And they want to use Christianity. No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I'm here to tell you that he's fake. But that's not a representative of real Christianity. Does that make sense? You feel me? He's not an example. He's just a fraud. Essentially, he's a fraud. It's just like a guy that says he plays games, but he don't play. He's in the same context. He can claim whatever he wants. But in reality, real Christians see right through him. He might go, he probably does. A lot of those people do. And like Troll was saying, a lot of them are actually just Freemasons. But I get what you're saying. And that's why I tell people the message is getting diluted. Not saying that you don't know and all that, but yeah, I called it out. You didn't see me defend that. He's a fake Christian. You know? And it's not because, oh, he sinned, but it's just the things that he does. A lot of those people are engaged in a lot of bad stuff. A lot of them. And I mean beyond any of our comprehension. You know what I mean? Some stuff to most people be like, yo, how are you forgiven for this? That's crazy. He should have. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, you did tell me about that. Yeah, I got you. Thank you for reminding me, Troll. Thank you. Keep reminding me too, just in case I do forget. But there was a lot of colorful people. Let me see. Hold on. They're just a bunch of phonies. You know what I mean? But I get it, though. I can understand why people say Christianity is bad because they look at people like that. But I tell people, do your own research. Follow Jesus. That's why Jesus says, I'm the way, I'm the truth. I'm the light. Jesus essentially saying, follow me. Don't follow Trump. Follow me and you will see the hypocrisy of these people. You get what I'm saying? That's what Jesus is essentially saying. Follow me and you will understand everything. But unfortunately, people don't follow Jesus. They follow Donald Trump. You know what I mean? They follow presidents. Like I tell people, I might, give you guys advice. Actually, let me see. No, I didn't see it. Let me see, Moderator. I might have missed it. Let me see. Hold on, I got you. If not, can you put it again? The wolf you got regular. I know. Honestly, facts. Exactly, Skate. Like I tell people, I'm humble. I'm a humble servant for Jesus. And even though I talk about it, I always recommend people do the research themselves. Oh, Samurai. Okay, thank you, Modder. I appreciate that, brother. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go, Modder. Not Modder. What's the other? The Samurai. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He came out the closet once he found out Marathon was good, huh? You talk about a greater nation, right? Let me see. But about a great country falling. I think it was talking about in regards to the people that was living there at the time. So do you think that... Alright, so let me ask you this. So do you think that has translation to what's going on now, maybe? Is that what we're alluding to? I mean, there's a few Bible verses, there's a few things in the Bible that I'm like, hold on, this sounds very similar to about what happened. Like, it says, too, like, God's people will be cursed and all that, and some black people will say, oh, that's us, right? So, I mean, but a lot of people said it happened back then, so it just depends, right? Contextually. But, yeah, you know what I mean? Like essentially what you're saying, the foreshadowing. My grandma said it's talk about our country, the U.S. Hey! Well, the people support it, though. I think it's not just America. I think it's just the country in general. I think it's all countries. Talk about... Oh, Soros? Oh.
Come on, Slowpoke.
He says, let me see, after the stage issue... After you died, what's your opinion? Oh, you're talking about when the Abraham's bosom, and then they have the bottomless pit, so we all go to hell essentially, but there's different compartments. You got Abraham's bosom. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, right? Are you talking about that part? Because they said there's one section on the left, and then there's a section on the right where it's Abraham's bosom, right? Until you wait there until the time of judgment, and then you got the bottomless pit where everybody else goes for whoever hasn't repented. Is that what you're talking about? Where all the souls are kind of allocated? PS6 will cost $1,200. Damn, $1,200. Okay, yeah. So people are saying that's you saying that it was removed. Yeah, some Bibles have some things removed. You know, now I don't know if it's because the government played into this. I mean, matter of fact, there's actually a Bible a woman brought up to show that the actual year that we're in is not even in the year 2026. We're actually in the year 5000 and something, she was saying. She's like, yo, we're not even in the year 2026. We're actually in the year of 5000 and something. You know what I mean? But that also too, but you know why they say that? You know, I'm gonna tell you why. Because, you know, in back in the Bible, people used to live longer, right? So if you lie about the years that the earth was created, then people can assume that, then that makes no sense how this person lived up to 700 years. But if you have, where if we're at the year, let's say 5000, then all that stuff that happened prior in the Bible makes sense now. Has a lot. Oh yeah, definitely Phantom. There's a lot, and I call out every single one of them. Every single one of them. I call out all the fake Christians. I do not. Fake Christians do a lot of damage, man, because what they do, they dilute the message and they give people this false sense of hope. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of it going on, unfortunately. A lot of it. He said Sony learned it. We'll see, though. I would hope so. Alright, so let's see. Okay, hold on, guys. Alright, so I'm going to step out for a bit. I'll let you guys know when I'm back, but thank you guys for stopping by, alright? I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright? Take care, everybody.